Okay, we continue to follow the shocking allegation against California labor icon Cesar Chavez, a New York Times investigation revealing multiple victims, one as young as 13 years old, and a pattern of alleged sexual abuse. Rich Eisen is editor-in-chief of Capital Weekly publication, joins us now. Rich, as we follow the journalistic trail here, the New York Times story which just came out, Dolores Huerta weighing in on this, and some Epstein-like accusations you're finding.
Yeah, I mean, very much Epstein-like, a long pattern of a very powerful man abusing women and horrifically girls. I mean, and not just, I mean, grooming and also, I mean, physically assaulting them. It's mind-numbing.
So you find that the story and the whispers about this have been going on for a long time now. Yeah. Dolores Huerta, in her statement today, saying she kept quiet for the greater good of the cause. And you see a lot of people who are also victims in this case, allegedly, of Chavez, saying the same thing, that the cause was the big thing here.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's very illustrative of how often women in these movements sacrifice a lot of themselves for the, a very powerful man who has become this icon. I think it should be a really, a very cautionary tale for us making any one person kind of, deifying them. I mean, the comparisons to current situations are pretty apt here as well, where people tend, if it's your guy, you tend to overlook it because he's your guy, right? And I think there's a real reckoning that's going to be coming from a lot of this.
So already we're seeing this with the holiday coming up at the end of the month, where people not marching, and this was been whispered about for the last couple of days.
Yeah.
I've never seen it so quickly, where there's already city councils and different cities already saying we're going to remove his name from this elementary school, from this street. Cesar Chavez Plaza in downtown Sacramento, another thing.
I think that is going to only grow in tone and tenor. I've seen a lot of statements already from a lot of political office holders, candidates. Some, early ones were a little muted. I think as the day has gone on, they've become much more specific to those things. And I think there's a really important thing to remember here. Had it only been a couple of these women who are now in their 60s who were, teenagers at that time, I don't think the reaction would be as strong. Not that it shouldn't have been, but having Dolores Huerta become the face of this part of it now, because if you know anything about California politics at all, she's as much of an icon as he is, and I think her gravitas has, removed any shadow of a doubt of how this needs to be addressed. I think you're going to see these calls get much stronger. And a lot of action probably very quickly.
Yeah, she's got a huge name, and there's no question about that. Rich Eisen, Capital Weekly publication. Rich, thank you.